So hi guys, welcome to episode 34. Today we've got plenty of action for you. We're going to play 2 games after we quickly go through our pre-season results and our start to the season. Because I've already started the season. Like I said, we want to try and get 4 or 5 games per season here. So I've already started. I'll show you how we're doing, how we're performing, and hopefully we can get you plenty of goals in this game. Before we start, please make sure you hit that big like button and subscribe to the channel so you stay tuned for all the upcoming videos. So as you can see, I'm going to give you a brief overview of what has happened so far this season before we go into the games. But as you can see, we're doing quite well so far. We're 4th place in the league. We've got a game in hand over those guys as well. So if we win our game in hand, we do go top. Unfortunately, in Europe, we started off badly with a defeat at Zenit. I did try and go attacking towards the end of the game, and it backfired on us. And in the Carabao Cup, we now face Watford after beating Brentford. So we'll quickly have a look at our fixtures. As you can see, only 2 defeats in pre-season. The rest of the games we won, those were against Barcelona and Juventus. But we convincingly beat Prague, Most, Zlín, River, Millwall. And then as the season started, we've beaten Stoke. We drew away to Brighton. A game we really should have won there. Newcastle we spanked. Swansea we spanked. Obviously disappointing against Zenit. Huddersfield, we should have had that game over by the first half, but they came back in the second half. And then obviously our last game, Brentford, which we knocked out in the last minute. Ismail Lashlab coming in the game and scoring a fantastic goal. So though that is how we've performed so far this season. Plenty of goals. Defensively we've been much better. We'll have a quick look at the league. And as you can see, Nelson Oliveira has been on fire. He's got the best average rating, the most goals in the league so far. Murphy's got 5 assists as well. And Olsen with 2 clean sheets. Now, you might be thinking, haven't you just spent 15 million on a goalkeeper? Yes, I have. But I've not been happy with him. So I made the decision to drop him. He played 2 games. Conceded 4. Weren't too bad, but I weren't entirely happy. I then brought him back for the Brentford game to give him a chance. He conceded 3 goals against Brentford. So he's going to be dropped again. Olsen is going to be in the team. And today we're going to show you 2 games, like I said. Watford away, and then we're going to play a home game in the Europa League in the group stages against Charleroi. So let's see how we get on. So we've got a tough game here away to Watford today. And this is going to be our lineup. Olsen in goal, Latomba, Kera, Denia, Rika in defence, Cook, McGuane in the centre, and Santos, Madison, Murphy behind Oliveira. I just want to quickly show you Jason Denia, because he's had a great last couple of games form. So he scored 2 goals in his last 3 games. The last one against Huddersfield being an absolute power driver. So I'm looking forward to see how he does. Rika, no assists or goals yet, but he's got a 7.22 average rating, so he's performing well so far. And Josh Murphy, if we have another look at him, 2 goals, 6 assists and 6 appearances. He's doing fantastic. And Oliveira as well, 5 goals in a total of 6 appearances, but he's only made 3 starts. So good start there. Barkley, I don't think, yep. 2 appearances in the league so far, 1 assist. So he could potentially come on. He's just come back from his injury. He's not fully fit. But hopefully this team is good enough to get a result here at Vicarage Road. So we have a early free kick in our own areas. Hit long, but Daily Blind picks it up. Finds Mignolet. And it's interesting to see the teams. Now we're like into our 4th season. It's interesting to see what players are at the club. Sterling, as you might have seen there, he is now at Watford. I tried to get him in. He was given a free transfer by Man City. But at the time, I'd already signed all the players that I'd signed. And I didn't have much of a budget left. So we didn't have any money left to offer him. So we couldn't get Sterling. Like I said, I'm happy with my team anyway. But they've got some good players. Nathan Aki, Nathaniel Klein, Nathan Chalobah, Isaac Success. And Watford have started. They've had the more clear-cut chances, but Norwich seem to be having more possession and more chances at the moment. Can we get a goal before half-time? Free kick for Watford. It's whipped in. It's... Oh, can you believe it? A couple of deflections and it falls to Drury right at the end of the half. That is surely going to be the last kick and not the start that we wanted. Look at that. Bounce there, and Drury was the first one to react. Norwich will be disappointed with that. So we're going in at half time. We're 1-0 down. We need to make a change, and it backfired against us against Zenit, but I'm going to go with more control, and I'm going to bring on Yaziki for Madison, who's looking a bit tired. Let's see how we do now. We've had a good start to the season. I don't want to show you the first video and us slip up against Watford here. And we've got 35 minutes left to go. Can we create something? Because nothing much is really happening in this game. Both teams seem to be cancelling each other out. But Oliveira picks up the ball on the halfway line. Yusuf brings it forwards. Yaziki, if you didn't know. He has the ball again. Looks for McGuane. McGuane finds Murphy. Back to McGuane. Back to Murphy. Can he get in the box? Santos is there. And his shot has just gone over the bar. But a good opportunity for Norwich there. Murphy has not been at the races today, really. Santos whips it in, and it's a great header by Kera, and it's gone over the bar. So a couple more chances coming in for Norwich now, but still nothing. Aki with a free kick for Watford, plays it short to Blind. Blind looks for success. Drury, Penarada, Sterling there. Success with a great strike, and that's it. We're going to need to make some changes now. Ross Barkley. Potentially bring him on for Lewis Cook. See what he can do. Then we've got one more sub. Roland Salai off for Josh Murphy. Let's see what we can do there. He's going to keep Oliveira on rather than bringing on Brenner. Will that pay? And we go attacking now as well. Oh no, Yusuf has picked up an injury. And because we've made all our subs, we are down to 10 men for the last 4 minutes of the game. It looks like we've lost this game. We're in injury time now. Corner to Watford. Sterling whips it in. It's headed clear. And the whistle's gone. Can you believe it? It's our first defeat of the season. Despite being probably the better team, we've unfortunately lost here to Watford. So we missed out on our chance to go top of the league there. That was our game in hand. And we're still 2 points behind Man City. So our second game of the episode is against Charleroi in the group stages of the Europa League. And after our disappointing defeat to Watford in the last game, we need to make some changes to really push this side going forward. So Brenner is coming for Oliveira. Barkley is in the starting lineup. Salai is in the starting lineup. And Kagler Soyuncu has been brought in to the team as well after that poor performance in defence by Kera in the last game. So hopefully we can get a result here today. We're going for more control this time around as well. The last game we went standard, so hopefully we can get a good result today. They're playing very narrow. They kick off the game. Norwich are the favourites here today. We really need to get a good result, but confidence is a funny thing. We've lost our last game. Will we get a bad result again today, or can we be the top team that we want to be and come back with a victory? Brenner on the ball now. Great run by him, but he's given the ball away. Sonku wins it back. Long ball over the top there. Balve hits it long, and it's just long ball at the moment. Denier flicking it long as well. Santos picks it up. Great run by him. He has a shot, but it's gone wide. And it's still 0-0, but a good start to the game. Hopefully these are the intentions we're going for. McGuane on the ball. Looks for Murphy. Can he have a better game today? His shot has just gone wide. But 4 minutes in, we've already had 2 decent opportunities for Norwich. Zenit have just taken the league against Austrian Vienna, so that means they'll be currently in the top spot after beating Norwich. Barkley giving the ball away there, but Denier's got pace, and he picks up the ball. Will he play it back to the keeper? No, he's going to hit it long, and he's given the ball away to Hendricks. Good defending though by Norwich. They've won it back, and Santos on the ball now. He brings the ball forward. Great run by Santos, and his pass is poor, but Salah with a great sliding tackle there. Wins it back. Long ball over to Murphy. And a lot of goals like this from Norwich Murphy on the left, cuts inside, whips the ball in. But Brenner's unlucky. He's hit the bar. Santos on the ball again now though. Whips it into Sly, heads it down. It's headed clear. McGuane, Norwich still have the ball. Still on the attack. Whips in. Murphy can't score. And that is the end of the attack there. But Norwich really need to start taking their chances. Otherwise it's going to come back to affect them. But a great start so far nonetheless. Norwich over corner, 38th minute. And a great strike. Federico Rica with his first goal for the club. Solanke headed the ball down and a driven shot with his left foot. The keeper had no chance there. Great finish. And Norwich take the lead from the corner and they desperately needed that goal. Looks like it's going to finish 1-0 at half time. 15 shots in that first half. Charleroi have only managed one and they didn't hit the target. So a happy team talk there, and hopefully we can capitalise on our domination really, and get another game to really settle this tie off. Not just that as well, it's to build the confidence going into the next game as well. If we can score a few more goals, then it will look good. But ever since we've switched to an attacking training routine, we've not been scoring as many goals. And it's still 1-0, so I'm going to make some changes. James Madison can come on for Salah. Brenner's not been performing, so Oliveira is coming on. And McGuane is coming off for Lewis Cook. 3 subs for Norwich. Hopefully he won't get another injury. Santos with a free kick, hits it down. He's hit the post. Denier looking for his 3rd goal of the season there. He nearly got the touch to take it in, but it's hacked clear. Santos again. Whips it in, edge of the box. Madison picks the ball up. Looks to Santos again. Can he put any good ball this time? No, it's deflected away. Barkley looking for Rica. And that is the end of that attack there. Norwich really dominated this game. 24 shots they've had, only 6 on target though. I'm going to try something as well. I'm going to take work into the box off. So I never used to have that on, but I've recently turned it on. Solanke's put the ball wide there. And it's nearly the end of the game. Surely it's going to be a victory for Norwich. Well deserved. 28 shots now. One last chance. Latomba with a throw. Madison. Latomba, the whistle's gone. And Norwich have won. So not a great... Not the amount of goals that I wanted to show you guys. I thought we would have had a few goals in these games. Disappointing defeat to Watford. But we've come back with a win today. It's important. The points that count. And let's go and have a look when we're going to come back for the next games. So a good result there, and let's have a look to see when our next game will be in the next episode. And like I said, I want to do 4 or 5 games a season, or 4 or 5 episodes a season. So you're probably looking at, this will be the end. We always seem to have Everton at the end of the season for some weird reason. We've got like 1 game here, 1 game here, 1 game here, and we're here. So we're probably looking at this area. So I'm thinking, so yeah, we'll come back for the Southampton Arsenal game at mid-December, and hopefully we can carry on our good performance, our good start to the season, and be near the top where we really want to be. So that's the end of another episode, guys, and although not thrilling with hundreds of goals, which is what I wanted, that's why I put the training on attacking, it didn't work out. So I'll probably play around with the training a little bit. But next time we're going to come back. We've got Southampton and Arsenal in the league. Hopefully we will continue our good form. And thank you very, very much for watching. Please remember as well, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay watching. And I know it's coming near the end. But let's see if we can get Norwich to the pinnacle of English football and the pinnacle of European football. Let's hopefully get into the Champions League. Stay tuned to find out more.